Whiteout. Snow blurs boundaries, shifts our perception, covers irregularities, smooths a path, buries unwelcome news under an avalanche of inane trivia about the weather. Snow lies heavy on our senses, numbing, comforting in its chilly embrace. Frozen fingers of flakes envelop us. We sink deeper into the drift. Snow. We regress, slip into childhood. It's all too easy to forget in the frost, to lose sight of yourself, to ignore the buried cost of winter. Snow blankets our sense of reality, can make us unaware.
Hello, good evening. Hello, let me move there we go, better. One day I will start a live stream and be completely ready, but obviously today's not that day. Hello, I hope you're all good today. It's nice to see you all. So as we normally go with, the weather is actually quite nice in Wales today, very nice. Hello Sean and Casey on vacay mode. Hello, how you doing? Hello Emma, hello. Hope you're all doing well today. It's like I said, it's been a really sunny day here, which is really nice. I have been inside for most of it, but that's not the point, is it? The fact is that the sun was out. What we're going to do now is going to be sort of more of a tradition. I see that there's a few people in the live stream already. As we've already started this, I'm breaking it. What I'd like to do is every time somebody comes into the live stream, I like to have like a little flag to show where everybody who's in the live streams come from. If you're comfortable sharing your location, Sean and Casey on vacay mode, I'd like to add a little pin where you are so people can. So you'll be forever on my little board then as a flag who came into my live stream. So far we've got a very big cluster of people all around Wales. Wales seems to be a very popular place for people in the live stream to come from. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. I know you heard about the news from the CLIA. I don't know. Unabbreviate, and I may know. Anyway, if you want to be on the map, tell me where you're from, and I'll put a little flag on your location. But hello, welcome. So the plan for this evening is we're going to be doing a travel news. We're then going to be looking at weird things that people complain about when they're on holiday. This was suggested to me by Jay's Free Chill Sounds is person. So we're going to be looking at weird complaints that customers have about when they go on travel. You're from Houston, Texas, and your wife is from Belize? Let me get my Sharpie. As always, I'm only half organised. So Sean, you are from Texas. I can't fit all of your name on it, so what I'll do is I'll put an S. And Texas is there-ish, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's there-ish. His name is Ken. Yes, I know his name is Ken. Cruise Line International Association. I have not heard the news from Cruise Line International Association. Ah, Belize. Right. I'm gonna sound really ignorant, but I'm not exactly sure where Belize is. I'd rather Google it and know for sure and put it in the right place. I don't know all the countries in the world. Ah, it's north of Mexico. South of Mexico even. KC. And it's in... Yes, it's just beneath the sticky outy bit, isn't it? But there? This is fun, we're getting maps from all about the place. I'll put this behind me. There we go, that's exciting. The news about Cruise Line International Association. Cruise Line International Association. Cruise industry voluntary suspends cruise operations from US port until September. Oh, gosh. There we go. I don't know, whenever I look up travel news, I kind of forget there's travel industry beyond airplane travel. And I've been on cruises, so I shouldn't be so naive, but oh. I'll go onto window caption now. Let's go onto window caption, there we go. So cruise industry voluntary suspends cruise operations from US ports until September. Used to write on the screen for people to post where they are from for the map, so new people who join know. That's a good idea. And cancel globally all cruising until September. Yeah, I've got it up on the screen now. Gosh, I guess it's you're more likely to get sort of ill, I guess, on cruises than you are on other modes of transport because you're in sort of closer quarters for a longer amount of time. Belize City. Ah, cool. That's the capital of Belize. If I put it in the wrong place in the map, let me know. And I like Emma's idea of putting it up on the screen. Let's see if we can do that quickly now. New to the live stream. This is probably the wrong way to do this. I'm sure somebody has like a better wording of a way to do this. It's very long. If anybody has a better way to word any of that I just made, let me know. Oh, anyway, as we went on that accidentally, this is the video that's coming out at 7 o'clock. It's to do with worst case scenarios and what to do if you're faced in any of those situations. It's not the nicest video to make, as in like when you go travelling you just want to think about having a good time, not about what will happen if I crash my rental car, or what do I do if I lose my passport, what do I do if I end up going to hospital. Like, you don't want to think about stuff like that. You just want to think about, you know, what do I do if the waiter takes 5 minutes to bring me a margarita whilst I'm sat on the beach, you know? So it's not a video that I hope anybody has to use, but it's always good to know this information anyway. So I think it's a really important video to watch. even if it's not a subject matter that is particularly pleasing to want to know or you want to think about when you're travelling. But anyway, that's that. I'll move that up a bit. So we're gonna do travel news. Then we're gonna do weird things that people complain about when they go on holiday or when they travel. And then we're gonna be doing the quiz as usual. And then we'll go to the new video. So travel news. First travel news. Here we go. It is, I've been reading it, so I've gone up. TUI, BA, EasyJet, Jet2, Virgin and Ryanair update. Flights to restart earlier than planned. Flights have been unpredictable over the past few weeks, with many Britons being forced to shelve holiday plans as airlines change their plans. That's a lot of plans. Plans to restart operations. Here's everything you need to know about TUI, BA, EasyJet, Jet2, Virgin Atlantic and Ryanair's plans to restart these flights. I'm going to skip over TUI because we're going to go a little bit more in depth about TUI. TUI, bye-bye. Ryanair started some flights from June the 21st in a surprise move that saw its original July the 1st plan scrapped. A spokesperson for Ryanair said, although we officially back with 1,000 daily flights from the 1st of July across the network, some routes are started from the 21st of June. Ryanair will be operating flights to Spain, Portugal, Italy, Greece and Cyprus from the 1st of July. Budget airline CEO has famously been opposed to the UK's current quarantine rules. EasyJet are going to start some domestic flights from June the 15th with limited routes overseas. The airline has an impressive 1,022 routes, but these won't all be up and running this summer. EasyJet is planning to restart half of its routes by the end of July and increase to 75% in August. However, the airline will only be running at 30% capacity. So that means that the planes will only be 30% full. Jet2 announced that it's planning to restart July the 15th. Any flights below July the 15th will be impacted, but customers can change the booking date. Blah, blah, blah. British Airways. The airline said in May that they were hoping to make a meaningful return back in July according to its owners. So they're hoping to come back in July. And Virgin Atlantic announced on June the 4th that they'll be resuming services from London Heathrow to New York JFK, Los Angeles, Orlando, Hong Kong and Shanghai on the 20th and 21st of July, so this time next month. The airline is said to be steadily increasing passengers flying throughout the second half of 2020. The airline is then planning a gradual recovery in 2021 when customer demand begins to return. So it looks as if Virgin Atlantic are sort of playing it slowly, going slowly. Yes, I use Streamlabs Streamlabs OBS is the software that I use. It's quite easy to get a grasp of. It took me about an hour or two of fiddling about using the software for me to get a hang of it. I know I find it quite sort of, what's the word? When you can, instinctive? That's not the word, but that's the closest I can, the words that I know. It's kind of an instinctive thing to use. So I find it really good, and you can pay for it, so you get like little animations come up the screen and stuff like that. But I've just got the free version, and the free version does me for now, so like, yeah. I'm fine with the free version. A lot of people will recommend paying for premium, but at this time, I don't see the point. News. So we were talking about going more in depth into TUI. This is a video that TUI put up, which I thought that would be really interesting to see. As you know, the visual gets a little bit jumpy, but I'll try and turn the audio up high enough so you can hear it. Let me know if it's too quiet.
Here at TUI, we can't wait to take you back on your holidays, safe in the knowledge that your getaway will be as relaxed, fun and memorable as ever before. Here's our TUI holiday promise. We promise to introduce extra measures to protect you, as well as us, against COVID-19. From disinfecting the aircraft cabin to making sure our hotels are deep cleaned before they reopen. We promise you'll have a brilliant TUI holiday, just like always. If there are any changes at your hotel, resort or destination which will stop this from happening, we won't take you there. We promise you'll be supported 24/7 by our holiday reps. Simply download the TUI app or have a chat with our expertly trained staff. We promise we'll only take you on quarantine-free holidays. This means we won't travel anywhere with known isolating measures in place. We promise we'll be in contact as soon as we can if your holiday can't go ahead due to COVID-19. We'll offer you the opportunity to change your booking to a different holiday, or you can take a credit note or a full cash refund. You can find out all you need to know about holidaying with us this summer by visiting the TUI website or by downloading the TUI app. We look forward to welcoming you back.
Yeah, anyway, that's that. I thought it was interesting to see the fact that basically TUI are pretty much cancelling any... try again. So pretty much TUI's cancelling any travel to any countries that are outside of... if you have to go to a country in quarantine, TUI's not going to take you there, pretty much. And if you're going to go to a country and your holiday's not going to be pretty decently close to what it would be, then they're not going to take you there either. They'd rather cancel it. Which, to be fair, I think is really good because, you know, they could just be like, well, haha, you paid, sucks to be you, but they're not. They're actually being thoughtful and decent about it. And I don't mean to, like, pit Jet2 and TUI up against each other because... But the thing is, at the same time, they're both sort of similar companies. So if you're going to compare two companies, it would be Jet2 and TUI. And from what I can see, TUI seem to be more proactively looking to get back to travel and wanting people to start travelling again. And that's why I like TUI. So I'll go onto this website now. So TUI UK announces plans to restart holidays this summer. Destinations available for this summer include Spain and Greece, with flights from TUI's three biggest UK airports, Gatwick, Manchester and Birmingham. So if I wanted to go somewhere with TUI this summer, I'd have to go to Birmingham or Gatwick. Gatwick is about 4 hours away and Birmingham is about 3.5 hours away. It'd be nice if they could start back in Cardiff again, but I realise that it is a very small regional airport, so... Hey Kim, nice talk, but what's up with your t-shirt? What's up with my t-shirt? My t-shirt is amazing. You're on live TV? Very nice. Hello, nice to see you. Elias de Messias. Hello, nice to see you. I don't think you've ever been in the live stream before, so it's really nice to see you. I've got a thing here. It says new to the live stream. Let me know so I can pin your location on my map. And there is my map. So if you want to be on my map, let me know and I'll put a little pin. Just let me know where you are and I'll put a pin in my board. Yeah, so TUI have been announcing going to new places, which is exciting. Not that. And the last thing we're going to be looking at is Caravan Parks. This is going to play, isn't it? Stop. Right, so... You're from Bavaria. Well, cool. Near Munich. Pretty cool. I'm gonna have to look at a map of it because I have no outlines on my map. On my pinboard map. In Germany. Very nice. I want to go to Germany one day. It's on my bucket list. But the unfortunate thing is, like, I was maybe thinking about going in September, but it's all gone to heck, isn't it? That's exciting. I got somebody else in Europe outside of Wales on our map. I'll put you down as EM. I've only got a tiny bit of room on my little pin to put like names and initials and stuff on. And I know I've got to try and figure out where the pin goes. About there. I reckon that's a good... Maybe a little bit further south. Yeah, I think I've done a pretty good job of that. But there. It's you! It's filling up. You're gonna come back in like a week's time or something and it's just gonna be scattered in pins. I think it's fun. So this last one is more to do with the UK and what's happening here. If you don't know, I'm from Wales in the UK, and you might not know, but different parts of the UK are opening up at different times. So you've got Scotland, Wales, England, Northern Ireland. We're not all opening up at the same pace. For example, shops opened up again in England last week. They've only just opened up this week in Wales, but we're still under a basically don't travel any further than 5 miles from our house. So even though shops are open again, we can't go any further than 5 miles apart from like emergency reasons or work, things like that. So even if I wanted to go to like the capital city of Cardiff, I can't because it's too far away. It's further than 6 miles. It's 60 miles away. In 2 weeks' time, they're thinking about lifting the order so we can actually start travelling outside of the 5 miles radius, which I am so excited for. I'm even more excited to be able to go abroad, but I'm just excited to be able to travel further than... I think the furthest I've been is about 12 miles away from my house. I just want to go further than that, like down to the ocean or up to the mountains, just somewhere that's not my village. But they're thinking in about 3 weeks' time of opening up caravan parks and some hotels and things like that in the UK, or at least in Wales anyway, which I think is going to be a really good boost to the tourist industry. Where am I going then? What, in 2 weeks' time? Or when the countries reopen? In 2 weeks' time, I will maybe go down to the ocean. Maybe Pembrokeshire. Pembrokeshire's beautiful, so maybe I'll go to Pembrokeshire for the day. But when the countries reopen, literally the first country that we're allowed to go to, which at the moment looks as if it might be Spain, because I know that Spain have reopened for us to go there, but the FCO isn't allowing us, well, not allowing us, advises against non-essential travel. So technically we still can't travel. We're not allowed to go further than 5 miles anyway, so I can't get to the airport. And even if I did get to the airport, we're not meant to go any further than... we're not meant to travel for non-essential reasons. So maybe when we're allowed to start travelling further than 5 miles, maybe we can go to the airport. Rather than going to the beach, I'll just go straight to the airport. But yeah, so that was just talking about how the industry, the tourism industry in the UK is looking at slowly opening back up. So even if we can't travel abroad, it looks as if we can go on holidays in the UK this summer, which is exciting. Yeah. So, what's now? New segment, and this was Ken's suggestion, so thank you, Ken. And if it fails, it's your fault. But this section should be like dumb things that people think, or like dumb things that people say, or something like that. Like, people are weird and they complain about weird things. So I think it's this. There we go. Weird holiday complaints. Or people are dumb. So we'll crack into this section. Section law 1. It's not laws. Normally I do laws, so I'm going to end up saying law 1 for all the time, but it's complaint 1. I think it should be explained in the brochure that the local store does not sell proper biscuits, like custard creams or ginger nuts. If I remember rightly, I think this person went to like Turkey or somewhere, and it's like, why would they? Why would they sell them? Why would you want them when you're abroad? You want to have like nice foreign food, don't you? I don't know. If you've got anything to say on any of these like weird complaints, let me know in the chat. Because some of them are like really like people are crazy. Not law 2, complaint 2. We booked an excursion to a water park, but no one told us we had to bring our swimming costumes and towels. I can't think of anything worse going to a water park and thinking that you're going to be using some kind of shared swimming costume. That's gross. Where did you find these complaints? They were complaints from ATPA and give me a second. I'll find the people who told me. The people who they are from. These complaints are all taken from a survey from Thomas Cook and ABTA, revealing the most ridiculous complaints holidaymakers made to their travel agents. So they're real complaints that people have made. Yeah. I wouldn't want a swimming costume to be included. Complaint 3. On my holiday to Goa in India, I was disgusted to find that almost every restaurant served curry. I don't like spicy food at all. Kind of gone to the wrong country, India. It's weird when you go to like foreign countries and they serve the food of that country, isn't it? It's like going to Mexico and then complaining you don't like Mexican food. And you know what? Indian food's really nice. Complaint 4. It's lazy of the local shopkeepers to close in the afternoons. I often needed to buy things during siesta time, but this should be banned. Can't you buy things in the morning or in the evening then? Does it have to be specifically in the afternoon? Oh gosh. And it's like if you go to countries like that do take siestas, like Spain, some places in Greece do, it's sort of a Mediterranean thing. It's something that you know is going to happen, or you've done research into the country that you're going, so you know that they take siestas. So, like, don't be shocked. But the thing is, then, you'd be the first one to complain because the shops close at 5 and you wanted something at like 7 o'clock at night. They take siestas and then they stay open late. You can't have it all. No, can't have it all. Complaint 5. We found the sand was not like the sand in the brochure. Your brochure shows the sand as yellow, but it was white. These are definitely complaints from British people. Do you know what? British people are like number 1 at complaining. If there's like some way that we can write a letter and complain to somebody, we're there. We'll queue really well, but complain about queuing. Or we won't complain at the time about queuing, but we'll write a letter to say that we were not fond of the queuing. Law 6. Not law 6, complaint 6. Stop reading my tabs. We bought Ray-Ban sunglasses for €5 from a street trader only to find out they were fake. They were fake. They bought Ray-Bans for €5 and they were fake. Can you believe it? Do you know what? I went to Turkey and I bought a pair of Gucci slides for about €5, and they ended up being fake too. I cannot believe it. I've got a video on my YouTube channel if you want to see me in Turkey and the fake things that I did buy. There's a YouTube channel, but I went out there knowing it was fake. I'm not stupid. Hello, person whose username I can't read. I'm sorry. I can't read that word either. But hello, it's nice to meet you. How are you doing? Let me know let me know how you're doing. Nice to see you. Always nice to see new people in the live stream. I like it. It's lovely. Law 7! Not Law 7! Complaint 7! I need to change these tabs. Goodness me. No one told us there would be fish in the sea. The children were startled. Oh my gosh. I can't. It'd be like going to a park and be like, nobody told me there were ants on the floor. I tried to translate it, and I think the name is in the name of Tiohiol. Oh, interesting. Thanks, Emma. Cool. Careful, don't go in the sea, there are fish. Complaint 8. It took us 9 hours to fly home from Jamaica to England. Korean, maybe Korean. It took us 9 hours to fly home from Jamaica to England. It only took the Americans 3 hours to get home. Do you know why? Because Jamaica's closer to America than there is to the UK. 2 dots. Cool. Persons whose name I can't read. Are you from Korea? Complaint 9. There are too many Spanish people. The receptionist speaks Spanish. The food is Spanish. Too many foreigners now live abroad. So I'm guessing they were in Spain and they were annoyed that Spanish people lived in Spain and they did Spanish things whilst they were there. Do you know what? I went to Spain and it was full of Spanish people and they all spoke Spanish. And do you know what? I don't speak Spanish, and do you know what I did? I used Google Translate so I could you are Korean, that's really cool. I've got a map. I'm gonna jump back to my screen, window capture. No, wrong one, webcam. There we go. Hello. I've got a map behind me, and I use little pins to pin where people are from. Do you mind if I put a pin where I'm assuming you're from South Korea? Are you happy for me to put a pin to say where you're from on my map? I'm going to have to look it up to make sure that I put it in the right place, because I know where Korea is, I just don't want to accidentally put it in the wrong place. Sorry, this can't be particularly interesting watching me look for places. Right, there's Japan. There it is. Found it. There we go. Pins. We got a pin in Korea. Look at that. Wow. It's a really sort of international show today. I'm very excited. We've had somebody from Belize, and the States, and Korea, and Germany, and Wales. You Wales lot are boring though. I'm from Wales. But yeah, that's really exciting. We were on complaint 9. Complaint 10. It's your duty as a tour operator to advise us of noisy or unruly guests before we travel. You should be able to see into the future. I know that people are going to be annoying when they travel. Oh, people are strange. Anyway, that's all the complaint. I am right, South Korea. Brilliant, that's really cool. I've never been there, but I watch like videos and stuff of Korea, South Korea, and it looks like a really really cool place to visit one day. I'd like to go there. Like, there are places on the sort of east coast of Asia I'd like to go visit, which I haven't. I haven't really been into Asia that much, really. Like, Turkey, does Turkey count as Asia? Because it's kind of half in Asia, half in Europe. That's the closest I've been. It's disgraceful. One day, I will come over when I can travel again, and when I have money. Right, I'm going to go back onto my webcam. Hello. We're going to start the quiz in like literally a minute and a bit. So if you want to take part in the quiz, it's 10 questions. Get a pen and paper. What we do is we go through the questions. You write down the answers on your bit of paper. And then after, we will go back through the questions. You would love, please speak slowly, I can't understand, I'm really sorry. I've got a bit of a weird accent as well. I'd love to go visit more of Asia. Yeah, that'd be really cool. We're doing a quiz. If you want to play, you can. If you get a bit of paper and write down your answers on the piece of paper. When we're done then, I'll go through the answers and you can tick if you've got the question right or not. But if you're playing, don't put the answer in the chat the first time round that I'm going through the questions. Strong accent in Wales, yeah. So first time I go through the questions, don't put the answer in the chat. Second time I go through the answers, you're welcome to. So if you're all ready to play the quiz, we'll crack on with it. There we go. So question 1. What is the flag of that country? So the world's smallest dog is named after a state in this country. So where is that flag from? What country is that flag from? And you know what? I never properly looked at what the middle of the flag is, but it seems really crazy. There's like an eagle eating a snake, stood on a cactus. Yeah. So that's that one. Question 2. Bucharest is the capital city. Let's see if I can actually get all the words on the screen. That would be good. There we go. Bucharest is the capital city of which country? There we go. I'll get some trivia for you. As usual, I don't have stuff ready. This country boasts the tallest wooden church in Europe. It's in Europe. The biggest Gothic church is in this country. There's an underground glacier hidden in this country. I did not know that. Oh, it's in a cave system. That's really interesting. Well, there we go. I would show you a picture, but it says the answer all over it. So maybe after we can go have a look at the underground glacier. But yeah, that's really cool. Question 3. In which French city is home to a landmark designed by... I realised that the answer might not be right. No, I think it is. Which French city is home to a landmark designed by Gustave Eiffel? So, which French city is home to a landmark designed by Gustave Eiffel? Gustave Eiffel. I am guessing that's how you pronounce that in in French. I've been using Duolingo to teach myself a little bit more French because I learned some in school and I'm not that bad really. Like I'm not as bad as I thought I was. If you need to know how many cats there are in a place, I am the person to ask because I can answer you in French. I can also tell you that there's a dog and a cat and a boy in the library in French as well. Probably not pronounced properly though. Question 4. That is a country made out of emojis. What is the emoji? Try not to write your guesses in the chat. When we go through the second time, you can put the answers in the chat, but not at the moment. So this emoji is from a country. What country do you think that name is? The background is the background's from the country as well. The emoji isn't from the country. The emoji spells out the name of a country. There we go. So this spells out the name of a country, which is the picture in the background, which is actually really pretty. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Anyway, there's your emoji. Question 5. We can go back. If I went on too quickly, we can come back and we look at them. So at the end, if you want to see that again, I'll put it back on the screen. How many parts make up a Boeing 747? 10,000, 7,000, 747,000 or 6 million? How many parts make up a Boeing 747? So 10,000, 747,000 or 6 million? So this is like engine parts, bits of the wing, whatever, all the parts of the plane, of a 747. Question 6. I'm pretty sure I asked this before. I've realised once I put the question together, but it's fine. We can ask questions twice. In which American city can you visit a replica of the Eiffel Tower, the Pyramid of Giza, and a Venice Canal? Oh, we have at least spoken about this in a live stream before. Maybe I haven't asked the question, but we've spoken about it. So, which American city can you visit a replica of the Eiffel Tower, the Pyramids of Giza? I'm really sorry for yawning so much. It has been a tiring day. And a Venice Canal. Question 7. My face is covering a tourist attraction. What tourist attraction is my face covering? I'm not. It's probably not the most respectful place for my face to be covering, but I don't know. Peculiar. So I don't mind if you name the country and not necessarily the tourist attraction. I am kind. So if you know the country, or the city, or the name of the tourist attraction, then any of those questions, any of those answers, you can get a point on. So, what is my face covering? Question 8. This is the outline of country. What country is it the outline of? The country outline is also hiding a famous landmark from that country, which you don't get a point for. But if you can kind of like sneaky look underneath, you might be able to, if you can't figure out the country from the map, you might be able to figure out the country from the landmark underneath. Yeah, but what country is that the outline of? Looks beautiful. Are you talking about the one further back here? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Question 9. I'm going on holiday with an airline. What airline am I going on holiday with? And it seems like I am sat on the fin, inside the plane, and on the engine today. Because, oh my gosh, this airline likes you to know what the name of their airline is. It is literally written in like so many places on the plane. It's like, okay, you wouldn't, if you know the company, you don't even need to see what the name of the company is. They could literally just paint their planes orange and you'd know what company it is. If you know. Obviously, if you don't know, then you don't know, but odds are, if you fly a reasonable amount in the UK, or if you've watched airline shows in the UK in the mid-2000s, you'll know who this airline is. Question 10. Where did Hawaiian pizza originate? Clue, not what you think. What? Let me try and think what the answer was. I don't remember what the answer was. How can I give a clue without giving away the answer too much? I'm just having a look to see if I can get some trivia about the country. If I say what is this country best known for, and it's literally, if I tell you, it's like, it's so obvious. Like, it's too obvious. Here we go. Other things that this country has invented. 5-pin bowling, basketball, goalie mask, lacrosse, and I'm not saying what the last one is because it's obvious. It'll make it too obvious what the country is. Oh, the bone marrow capacity test. Insulin process. Air-conditioned railway coach was invented in the same country as the Hawaiian pizza. Automatic foghorn. Jesus. Jetliner. Anyway, this isn't really helpful. It's just I'm finding it interesting. End of the quiz. Do you want to see any of the questions again before I go through the answers? That is the wrong one. There we go. So does anybody want any of the other questions back on the screen? I'll put number 4 back on the screen straight away anyway. Any other questions apart from number 4? Or are we happy today? Oh, I am tired. I am telling you. It is a tiring day. I had a really busy day yesterday. I filmed 3 videos in one day, which is the most I've ever filmed in one day. So I scripted 3 videos and filmed them all yesterday. So I was didn't get as much sleep as I like getting. And then I woke up early this morning so I could get this quiz done. And then I've been at work all day, and work was insane. People have gone crazy buying stuff online. Absolutely crazy. It is the most I have ever seen sent out in one day. Like more than Christmas. It was absolutely nuts. But yeah, here we are. So are we happy with all the... Nobody wants to see any of the other questions, or are we happy to go ahead with the answers now? I'll fly through the answers reasonably quick because the new video's coming out in like 12 minutes and I realise that I've been talking a lot. I'm going to start saying the answers. If you want me to go back through any of the questions whilst I'm going through, that's fine. I don't mind doing that. So, what is the name of this country's flag? Name of the country's flag? what country is this flag from? The world's smallest dog is a Chihuahua, by the way. And the answer for this is Mexico. I've been to Mexico. Emma's been to Mexico. Mexico. Bucharest is the capital city of which country? The answer is Romania. It's another country, another city I'd like to go to is Bucharest and Budapest in Hungary. It's another one I'd really like to go to. If the places could reopen, that would be amazing, so I can go there. Question 3. Which French city is home to a landmark designed by Gustave Eiffel? And the answer is Paris. I think this one was easy enough. The thing is, you know, when questions seem quite easy, I get worried that people are trying to trick me, and I probably would have put down like, haha, you can't fool me, the answer's Marseille, or something like that. And I'm like, oh, you didn't fool me, it was meant to be Paris. Yeah, anyway, Paris. Question 4, the answer is, the answer is Andorra. So, Andorra. Yeah, and Andorra looks beautiful. Look, get rid of the answer. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? I need to travel more in the world. Like, I've been to like a reasonable amount of countries, I'd like to think, but like, I haven't been, like, look at that. Question 5. How many parts make up a Boeing 747? 10,000, 747,000, or 6 million? And the answer is 6 million. How many of you got that right? Did I trick you with the 7,000 or 47,000 answer? Because like part of me was like, oh yeah, that's why they call it 747 then. It's not called 747 because it's got 747,000 parts. It's got 6 million parts. Question 6. In which American city can you visit a replica? You got it! Oh, well done, Emma. Congrats! In which American city can you visit a replica of the Eiffel Tower, the Pyramid of Giza, and Avon's Canal? You were thinking of all cabin to it. Yeah, exactly. And all those little bits of electric wires and... yeah, all the windows. Think of how many windows there are. And then all the little bits to hold the windows on and all the little screws, and you did. Well done. The answer to this one's Las Vegas. I just realised I was reading the chat and not giving the answer to the next question. Very good. And hello, John Collins. I did not realise you were here. Question 7. What is my face hiding? My face is hiding. Taj Mahal, Agra, India. So if you answer Taj Mahal, Agra or India, I will let you have the point. Because I am kind like that. Yeah, another place I wouldn't mind visiting. It looks really pretty, doesn't it? Looks like a lot of people there though. I'm not in there for the people, too many people. But apart from that, yeah, go visit it. Question 8. So, what is the outline of this country? I'll just take that away so you can see the landmark that's behind it. But the answer is Australia. This is where I said it looks beautiful. I would go here. What, the Taj Mahal? You said that the Taj Mahal looks beautiful. I've got lag in my chat, so I can't... You said I would go here, and when it comes through to me, I was on this question, but I don't know if you're talking about this question. Anyway, the answer is Australia. Question 9. What airline am I flying with? Yes, the Taj Mahal. Yeah. Look at more things of it online. It's really pretty. Question 9's answer is EasyJet. With EasyJet colours, it's like, if you know, you know, innit? Where's question 10 gone? Come back. Question 10. Where did the Hawaiian pizza originate? Taj Mahal. No. The Hawaiian pizza did not originate in Taj Mahal. The Hawaiian pizza originated in, not what you think, I promise you, but in Canada. I have information about it. There we go. So Mr. Panopoulos invented the pineapple pizza with his two brothers after they emigrated to Canada from Greece in 1954. The idea to put canned pineapple on pizza was born in one of the several restaurants in Chatham in Ontario. So I ticked it was EasyJet before you even told me. So lol, so obvious. I know it's so obvious. I like to give you like little treats of easy ones and then follow it by like really hard ones. I'm assuming this was quite a hard one. I thought that maybe given the clue of like lacrosse was also invented here, it might have helped. But then, because I said basketball as well, you might have thought that maybe it was the States. And I know that they play lacrosse in the States as well. But anyway, the Hawaiian pizza was invented by a Greek man in Canada. Tell me how many points you had, and I'll carry on waffling for a bit whilst you figure out how many points you got. Emma got at least 1. We know that. No, she got at least 2. Emma got at least 2, and John Collins got at least 1. But you put America. See, I thought I might have tricked you with America. I apologise. Technically, it's Northern America. Right, so new video, states I put, because of the basketball. 8 out of 10, well done Emma, wow, that's amazing. I need to get some kind of confetti. It's more like explosions rather than confetti. Jay's Free Chill Sounds, 10 out of 10. Very good. John Collins, 8 out of 10. Very good. Emma and my father, Titan. Can I get the point? Well, if I give you the... Jay's Free Chill Sounds is one anyway, so if you want to give yourself the point, you can, but you didn't win anyway. Right, there's a new video coming out in a couple of minutes. Confetti equals explosion. It's just an explosion with paper, really, isn't it? New video coming out a few minutes. Let me get it up on my screen. So this one is about, if you weren't here at the start when I explained what the new video is about, I will explain it again when I get onto it onto my screen. Videos. It is called What to Do When the Unexpected Happens on Holiday. Losing your passport to car accidents. That makes it sound as if you lose your passport because of a car accident, but that's not right. So sometimes the unexpected can happen during travel and holidays, and it's difficult to know what to do in these situations or where to find help. So today I'm going to be looking into what to do if the worst case scenario occurs whilst you're travelling. From losing your passport to getting seriously ill abroad, 7 things that you should do if you're caught up in a tough situation whilst travelling. So basically it's talking about if you're stuck in a situation that I would be Daddy then. Do you know what? It depends whether he put down America instead of Canada too, which he did. So then technically you're still level pegging at 9. So yeah. New video. Yes, there we go. that's what the new video is about if you're interested. I think it's a really good one to know, to have the information about, because some of the information on that is really good to know when you're travelling abroad. Like I said earlier, it's not very nice to have to think about the worst case scenario, but it's good to know about it anyway, so just in case when you're travelling you know what to do. Because it's horrible if you're abroad and you don't know what to do when you're abroad and something grotty happens. That should be the link to the new video. It will be going up now. So you should be able to click that link and it should take you to the new video. I will open link in new tab. I've just realised that you've just been looking at that for an age and I could have just swapped to that. Yeah, there we go. New video's up. There it is. So don't forget to thumbs up the new video. Actually, it's still on private, so maybe it hasn't gone up yet, but it'll be going up in the next minute or so. There we are. Now it's up. So new video's up now, so we'll all go over there and watch together. Thumbs up and commenting really does help me with when it comes to pushing the video out more. It helps. The support is really good. I just realised I'm wearing the same clothes. Didn't it look like I'm talking and then I'm talking again? I'm wearing the same clothes today as I did when I filmed the video. That's really weird. But I'll see you over on the new video, and leave me a comment to say that you've gone there and maybe we'll have a chat over there. But it was nice to see you. Always a pleasure. Congrats to Jay's Free Chill Sounds on winning. And it was really nice to see a load of international people in on the live stream as well. It was really fun. I enjoyed. If you have any suggestions on anything you'd like to do during the live stream in the future, let me know, because I think that complaints idea that Ken gave us was really good as well. I really enjoyed going through them. So yeah, if there's anything you want to do in the future, let me know. Give me a message on Instagram or Facebook. But otherwise, I'll see you over on the new video. So have a good night, and I'll see you Friday. Bye.